Here we are at the end of this week's nugget. Elder McFinley asked a very important question in the Friday Further Thought and the discussion question. He asked, what value does persecution serve? And why does God allow his people to suffer? These questions touch on one of the most important aspects of spiritual growth and the spread of the gospel. Throughout history, the faithful has often found themselves as a target of persecution, torture, imprisonment, and death. And yet, it is through these trials that their faith was strengthened and the gospel spread to those who saw that faith in action. Despite facing several trials, including imprisonment and torture and death, the Christian community not only survived, but thrived. One of the most notable periods of persecution occurred under Emperor Nero in the 1st century, where Christians were blamed from the Great Fire of Rome and suffered horrific punishment. Yet, it was during these times of intense adversity that the faith spread more rapidly, as the courage and the faithfulness of the martyrs drew others to Christ. It sounds like counterintuitive. You grow when persecuted. This reminds me of the words of Apostle Paul in Romans chapter 5, verse 3 to 5, where he writes, not only so, but we also glory in our suffering, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out in our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. Here, Paul outlined the spiritual journey from suffering to hope, supported by the power of God's love. Persecution then serves as a crucible for developing a deeper and more resilient faith. It tests and purifies faith, serving as a testament to the believer's commitment to God's truth. It also acts as a powerful witness to the unbeliever. So Ellen White, in her book, Great Controversy, page 47, writes, the mysterious providence which permit the righteous to suffer persecution at the hands of the wicked has been a cause of great perplexity to many who are weak in faith. Some are even ready to cast away their confidence in God because he suffered the beset of men to prosper, while the best and the purest are afflicted and tormented by their cruel power. How, it is asked, can one who is just and merciful and who is also infinite in power tolerate such injustice and oppression? This is the question with which we have nothing to do. God has given us sufficient evidence of his love, and we are not to doubt his goodness because we cannot understand the working of his providence. Like the songwriter says, God is too wise to be mistaken. God is too good to be unkind. So when we don't understand, when we don't see his plan, when we cannot trace his hands, there is one thing we can trust, and that is the heart of God. And that is our nugget for the week. Thank you for studying with me this week. I've indeed enjoyed studying with you guys. God bless you. Pastor Bob is back next week with lesson number 3. God bless you. See you next week.